I slept with 100 men in one day. Mathematically, crazy work. There's only 24 hours in a day. That means every hour is 4 dudes, which means on average is about one guy per 15 minutes. Now, if you smart, you gonna get a bundle package, right? Because one guy every 15 hours or every 15 minutes, that's not really ideal. Now, if you can get a 7 for 1, you can take a little hour and break, eat lunch, come back, do another 10, and then now you really ahead of the game for real. Let's see what's up.
Today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
Ran through.
The world of adult entertainment is
to go.
Hey! Hi, Lily.
Oh, this is like a countdown.
Nice to meet you. Is it a shoes off house, a shoes on house?
No, shoes on. Honestly, I've got a dog. Like, it's a total mess. Do you want a glass of water?
I would love a glass of water.
I mean, even like.
Could I have a tea? As a word, like, is that the right like terminology? I'm a YouTuber, so I'm a bit red-faced and new to this world. But what is the like?
People call me anything. Star, escort, OnlyFans girl, anything really. I don't.
What
really
do
care.
you go by?
It's not like a bother to me.
What is your name?
No, I don't
What do you
drink
go
tea.
by?
Oh, really?
No, so this is probably going to taste like shit because I don't really know how to make it, but just good for one thing, me, honestly.
Having been involved in the world of YouTube content creation for 10 years, I've witnessed some extreme measures taken in order to achieve online fame, as well as taking some extreme measures of my own. But none quite as extreme as the stunt I came across which inspired this documentary. Lily, for none quite as extreme as the stunt I came...
I'm going to bank 100 fans. Boink? Is that like UK slang? 100 fans in a day and cash in 100,000 till I make my daddy proud. Okay.
Came across which inspired this documentary. Lily Phillips, a 23-year-old OnlyFans star living in London who describes herself as an English was planning on hosting an event where she would sleep with 100 of her fans in a single day.
How did you get into doing this for a career?
Well, I started when I was at university. Very, very tame stuff. Hand bras, underwear, things like that. Because I was at university, I was like, I'm being a anyway, could make a little bit of money.
What do you mean by you were being a anyway?
Like, I was just being at university. Like, I was just sleeping around with everyone.
But I feel like I know of a lot of girls who have done that at university but then haven't gone on to become OnlyFans stars.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I just was like already very, not proud, like
promiscuous.
very just okay with doing that. Like I've just always had quite like a sexual nature.
Yeah.
I just thought I might just make like a couple £100, can get a few rounds of drinks in, stuff like that. Just helps me out a little bit while I'm at university.
Sure.
I didn't think it would turn into like my whole career, but I think as soon as I started on the platform, I kind of realised, I guess, how much money you can make and also just how much I loved it. I was just like, why am I doing a whole degree? Last week I was like 23 guys all at once, and like some people would be like, you're insane, like I would have to be paid to do that, and I'm like, no, that's just fun to me.
Should we bring back shame? Because there's always two sides to the coin. Like, one part of it is more so like you shouldn't be doing this, which I feel like most people would agree to this level. It probably shouldn't be doing this. But on one side of the coin, it's like, wow, she's so... A lot of girls like want this, and the only reason they don't do stuff like this is because of shame. A lot of people don't do what they actually want to do is because they're shameful. And then another side of the coin is, you know, shame is good. You know, it keeps society in check. It's like, should we bring back shame? If shame is the only reason you don't do something, like, is that good?
Would you call yourself a businesswoman?
I don't know about that. People would give me a bit of stick if I said I was a businesswoman, but I guess definitely business-minded.
I would call you a businesswoman.
Thanks. A lot more people would use the word just, I guess.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I've never really cared what people think. It doesn't really bother me. I have such a supportive like family and friends, and what they think about me is so much more important than what strangers think about me. Come on in. Hi.
Hey, I'm Josh.
She don't want to be in a video?
So tall, isn't it?
Is you a PA?
Yes, yeah.
So how many people are there in Team Lily?
8, 9?
There's 9.
I don't know. Yeah, quite a.
I think we're on 9 now.
Yeah, 9 now. Yeah.
9 payroll members of staff.
Yeah.
You are a businesswoman. I've seen you say on podcasts and things before that your family and your parents are proud of you and what you've achieved.
Well, my parents knew straight from the start, like, about what I was doing. Yeah, I was just very open with it. Obviously, at the start, they were a bit apprehensive because they want me to be safe and
Yeah.
they want me to make good decisions and stuff like that. I just think I can't hold myself back and do something that I'm scared what other people might think.
Your parents must be very sort of forward thinking and open minded, which is great because I think
Yeah.
if I told my parents that I was the UK's biggest cum, they probably they wouldn't like that. Show me the set.
No, of course, the set where the magic happens.
What's this?
I was trying to train my dog how to use it to like get so she needs.
Oh, so that's not for.
No, it's not for like sexual purposes. Don't
okay.
worry. Are you into any of that like kinky stuff?
Not massively. No judgment. But like I haven't done much kinky stuff.
No. I'll usually just like get my little camera, pop it on there. I mean, it's usually quite easy. And then it depends if we're doing like we do talk through, if we want to do like a storyline.
Yeah.
Or just more of like a gonzo video.
What's a gonzo video?
Just normal, like just the actual part. I'd rather do it like this where I pop it up or like have my assistant film it for me because then you can usually get a bit better angles if like someone else is moving it.
And that's not like awkward, like having her film it or anything?
No, not at all. This is like my toy drawer.
Okay.
I'll get some out for you. You'll be shocked as to what goes up my ass.
I'm afraid that's just a cone.
Nothing in here will surprise me. Literally not anything in here will surprise me. Especially as it relates to sexual activity, conduct. Nothing will surprise me.
It's a hefty thing. Go up either hole.
No, it can't.
These are more like my toys.
What did she just say?
So what goes up my ass.
I'm afraid that's just a cone.
It's a hefty thing. Go up either hole.
No, it can't.
These are more like my toys. Before I do a shoot, I'll wear like a hook all day. This is more for like girl on girl
Yeah,
stuff.
it's got the
Nigga just blurred out the whole screen.
double end.
This one's another like big kind of one.
Looks angry. Looks like Smog from The Hobbit.
Smog.
He's the dragon.
It really shows how much progress you can make if you're consistent, bro. Like, to what level of consistency do you really have to be at to fit this inside of your asshole? You get what I'm saying? Like, when I wash my ass, my fingers don't go on my asshole, but like right on the, like I scrub, and it feels kind of like it's an intense feeling. It's like a, okay, cool, like I'm used to it, but it's still like an intense feeling. Like, how much progress has she made over time to get this in her asshole? That's insane.
That's more like a toy, but it's quite cool because you can put that in and it's like see-through and you can obviously see inside your hole.
Which is obviously great.
These ones are
It's
always
obviously great. What is the point in that?
because they get like all types of bodily liquids like in there. Vibrators, very relatable. Normal kind of looking ones.
Right.
Strap on, tail, double toy stuff.
Oh, he's got a bum.
Bro, blurring out is not good enough, bro. What the fuck? That blurred. I need a whole black screen. The blur is not enough. What the hell?
Thank you for showing.
That's nasty.
After showing me her eclectic collection, Lily invited me to join her for a stroll on the King's Road to find an outfit to wear for her upcoming big day of sleeping with 100 men.
What would be the demographic of guy that would recognize you normally?
I'd say more of a, it's going to sound mean, but more like a chubby,
Okay.
younger guy. and not ones that you find in Chelsea, I don't think.
Right. You're gonna have to the 100 guys. Do you ever think about what it would be like if you ran into one of them in the streets after that had happened?
When I did 37 guys in a day, I genuinely can't remember any of their faces.
Right.
Or maybe if I saw them, then like I'd recognise them. But
Yeah.
if I don't find someone attractive, I struggle to like look at them while I'm having sex with them.
But you don't struggle to have sex with them?
No. Before I had sex, I was never much for. I actually wanted to wait till marriage at one point. I just used to think it was a real special thing. As soon as I actually did it, I kind of realised that it wasn't special. And also that I just really loved it and really enjoyed it, and that I wanted to do it way more often.
And do you think your partner one day will be someone from the industry most likely, or?
Yeah, I talk about this a lot with my parents because that's the one thing I guess they worry about is like, will you ever find a boyfriend?
Yeah.
But there's so many guys out in the world. I think, one poor bastard's got to marry me. I rather think it's going to be someone from the industry.
Yo, she is so honest. And you know what's so funny? One poor bastard will marry her, bruh. There will be one poor bastard who was like, you know what? I really like her, man. I'm gonna make it do what it do, man. Wow.
Or someone who is into
A lot.
lending me out.
Lending you out?
Yeah. Like into hot wife or being a...
We're looking basically for an outfit for you to wear when you have to the 100 guys in one day.
Yeah. These guys have all seen me online, like I can't turn up looking like a hag.
No.
It's cute. Do you like that one or the black one? I could always get both.
Will you just get like one, or will you get like a few?
I might get a couple in case one gets a bit soggy.
It's all taxed to
Yeah, 100%.
That's
Something
amazing.
to do with the business. That's quite nice. They're more of a push-up.
Yeah, I've left Lily to it. Are these men going to be appreciating the time, effort, and dedication that has gone into this? It's not actually, but I'm filming a video with a girl who's going to be sleeping with 100 guys in one day, and she is picking out her outfit for that day.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
Does she find them on the internet?
Yes, so you can apply if you're a subscriber of her OnlyFans, so up to 100 people, and then the whole 100 of them
What does
get
the
to-
application look like? Like, is it a picture of you? Is it like length, girth, height, weight, wingspan, age? Like, what questions are on the application? I wonder.
So they're one at a time on the 19th of October in London.
Oh, and it's on television.
You said one at a time?
So they're one at a time on the 19th of October. So you can apply if you're a subscriber of her OnlyFans, so up to 100 people, and then the whole 100 of them get to have, so they're one at a time on the 19th.
One at a time? Wow. When it comes to like adult content, I've never heard of something that actually exceeded the sexual aspect of it. Like how absurd and like incredible of a feat that is far exceeds the sexual appeal of it. Like, me watching that wouldn't even really be sexual. Like, if I watch that, excuse me, would I potentially be turned on? Probably not. I would probably be more grossed out than anything else. But for anyone watching that, I feel like the aspect of like the rarity and the incredibility of it would far exceed like any sexual feelings that you would have. Like, I personally am intrigued to watch it just to see how it goes down, like the logistics of it. Like, is she fucking all of them to completion? Is it all one pump? Like, how, like, one at it, like, how? Like, I would assume, like, if you're a woman, right? And, this is based off things that I've heard and experienced from women. It's just like, after four or five times, it gets sore. It gets sore, but she's put in so many hours. She's literally the Kobe Bryant of porn stars. I don't mean to bring Kobe Bryant into this. R.I.P., This is not what I don't think this is what he meant. Well, actually, this is what he meant. Whatever you do it your best. And she's doing it at a high level. But she's literally the Kobe Bryant of porn stars. Like, a workout to you and I, to Kobe is a warm-up. a phenomenal sexual feat and adventure for you and I, to her is warm up. That might be a wet dream for her. You get what I'm saying? Like, and so it's just like, it's not even about the sexual part. It's about the mastery. Like, anybody who's mastered anything, you want to watch. I don't know no other tennis players other than Serena and Venus. There's a lot of people who only know Michael Jordan and LeBron. Like, it has nothing to do with what they do. It's just that they're the best at what they do. And so I low-key am intrigued to watch it. Not because of anything else, but because she's literally got to be the best at what she does. She can fuck 100 dudes.
15th of October in London.
Oh, and it's on television.
It's going to be on her OnlyFans.
Oh, I see. Okay. She's got to have an early night tonight.
Yes, she does. A lot of electrolytes, a lot of sustenance, a lot of fibre.
Okay, lovely.
Okay. Have a great night. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye then. She seemed kind of okay with that, which I wasn't expecting.
Is this one of them fake taxis?
I don't know what's a fake taxi.
You don't know what
Yo!
fake taxi is? Have you never seen like it on Hub? It's called fake taxi, and basically the taxi driver ends up like f***ing the passenger. Yeah. Search it all when you get home.
So far, is this a normal day in the life of Lily Phillips?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah.
She seems so free, though. There's something refreshing about somebody who's freely and authentically themselves. I don't know if she is or isn't, but it comes off as that. It definitely comes off as though she doesn't care about what people think. It definitely comes off as that. And, like, you know, no matter what, it's refreshing. Like, you know, sometimes I hear, like, racist people talk on the internet, and they talk about how they don't like black people. And, like, I never really cared about what people think about me or black people or whatever marginalized or whatever group I associate with, whether that be Christians or blacks or males or whatever. But it's refreshing to hear somebody speak so freely and, like, to be so free and authentic about what they're saying, regardless about what it is, bro. I could hear somebody be saying, I hate black people, and, like, but if they're speaking, like, freely and authentically, like, it's a little bit refreshing. And honestly, I don't take none of it to heart. I think that plays a large role in it as well. But it's so refreshing. Like, wow, like, you're just free. Like, you just say what's on your mind. Like, you know, even though I don't agree with you, like, you know, I wouldn't want to share a coffee. Maybe I would want to share a coffee with you, actually, to have a conversation with you. But yeah, super refreshing.
Content and stuff like that. I'll show you how I go about just filming day to day.
How much does it cost for the video calls?
How much are they? Like 100 per minute?
Per minute?
300 for 5 minutes, and then 500 for 10 minutes.
Wow.
You think a taxi driver would know what a fake taxi was?
Oh, he knows.
Lily agreed to show me the business side of her operation. OnlyFans might be what she enjoys, but it also provides a hefty paycheck.
Your moneymaker is OnlyFans.
I started an OnlyFans.
$1 million in a day.
£42,000 in one night.
I'm gonna go get some oysters and champagne.
You have your little ones?
They can cry in a Ferrari.
I'll show you my first month. $13,338.
And can you give us, like, any indication as to what a more recent month might look like?
I'll just show you. I don't really want to say if that's okay.
I think it's more money than you might be imagining. And you made me pay for the cab.
Bitch.
So you say you're going to
Fucking
do some
bitch.
work today. Like, how are you going to decide what to film this afternoon?
I usually am going to prioritize my customs.
Like, they've paid for, like, a customized request?
Yeah, customized requests that maybe I say their name in it or something that they're really into that I don't have already. Sin.
Bro, there's too many niggas watching this shit that nobody... That's the one thing I hate about the internet. Like, in the same way that I love realness and authenticity, despite, you know, somebody being or doing things or saying things that I, like, at my core disagree with, I hate, like, the secrecy of this shit, bruh. Like, bruh, do you know, like, niggas is not understanding. Like, niggas is making hundreds of $1,000s, millions of dollars. Like, you know somebody who's one of these niggas in her, you know, in one of these OnlyFans messages. Like, there's somebody in my contacts. Like, there's odds on favorite that there is somebody in my contacts who will be creeping on these girls' OnlyFans and watching them. Well, not creeping, I guess, but creeping. Watching, sending messages, paying, like... And I don't think that there's anything... I'm not really mad that I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm just upset at the secrecy of it. Like, that's just so corny to me. I don't like that.
What you're up to. Sometimes it's just general conversation. Like, sometimes guys just want to talk.
Have you like recognized any
That's kind of sad.
of the names in here of people that you might know?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been some guys that, like, outwardly say, like, we used to go to school together.
Wow.
Or some of, like, dad's friends and stuff like that.
What messaging you?
Yeah. I just try to keep it very professional.
Your version of keeping it professional is sort of the opposite of everyone else's version of keeping it professional.
Yeah.
Have you ever received any scary message on here that, like, something that frightened you or made you feel unsafe?
Some people's
Certainly.
requests are sometimes way too much. Like, I had literally last week, like, can you put a bag over your head and pretend to be, like, suffocated? It depends obviously on the request, but stuff like that I probably won't do. I don't want to encourage it. Like, that, for me, I don't think that's doing helping
What if
society.
someone offered you $1 million to do it?
I probably would bend my morals
Yeah.
for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would bend my morals for that. That's implications that you have morals. And it's like, it's so easy for niggas to be judgmental and be like, oh, you're doing this, you don't have morals. Like, everybody's morals are different. You know what I mean? Like, you know, somebody could argue you working a job, you know, is against their morals, you know, and like, whatever, like, you know, whatever. But like, I'm just curious at where's the line though? And obviously it's not a concrete line. And a lot of people are bending their morals for $1 million. You know what I mean? Especially like, maybe not all morals, like, you know, would you kill somebody for $1 million? Certainly not. Would you do something for $1 million that you wouldn't do for free? Certainly. I mean, you go to work every day. You make probably $1,000 a week. You know, you're not doing that for free. Most people, you know, so somebody gave you $1 million to do something one time. You know, let's not say we're going to stick our nose up at it. It just depends on what it is. It depends on what the morals is. It depends on what kind of week we're having. It depends on what our bank account's looking like. You know, we might be in the negative. But I'm curious, like, what are the morals that you have, though? Like, that's my question.
Me too. You've got spreadsheets. This is incredible. I can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't a businesswoman at one point. You've got a spreadsheet.
This guy's paid for a bottle of spit in a 6-minute video.
You did what, sorry?
I paid for like a bottle of spit, like just me like spitting into a bottle.
And is he going to receive that, or?
Yeah, I'll send it in the post.
Lily invited us to observe the creation of a custom one of her subscribers had paid $300 for.
So the guy's asked for a off instruction and he wants it kind of a dog style, so a little bit more like me telling him what to do. And he's asked for me to wear a black bikini and some high heels. So I'm sure we've got one in here somewhere.
How much would it cost for a guy to meet up with you? Would be my question. Right, because you have a price for everything. So it's just like, okay, like, how much to meet up with you? Like, okay, like, and I want to meet up with you and like have sex with you. Like, how much would that go for? Like, cause it's just getting really crazy. Like, it's getting real crazy. Like, you're paying to have her spit in a full bottle, and the things that I feel like you might do with that utterly repulse me. Like, it makes me it gives me a physical reaction. Like, physically, like, my body is reacting to just the idea of that. But like, wouldn't you want to spend that money to actually be with her? Like, that's like, I would much prefer, and I guess maybe this is a mindset of somebody who's a little bit more sane, and I use the word sane a little bit loose because, you know, that's like judgmental. But like, the amount of money that you would spend to see her do all this weird shit, like, can we meet up? Like, here, like, what can I do so we can meet up?
I mean, this one's extremely skimpy, so I'm sure he'll like that.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
All the best. Are you? Is it that you're going to get him to eat his own semen?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay.
You ready to be my pathetic little loser for the next 3 minutes? I want you to take it and eat it. Well done. Thanks for being my loser. Bye.
That was very interesting.
It's kind of fun. You're kind of like playing an acting role.
Yeah.
In a sense.
What Lily had shown us so far was fairly in keeping with most creators on OnlyFans. However, what she was planning to do in a couple of weeks' time had never been seen before.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys are messaging.
I had it switched off for a little bit, so it's just...
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number
Yeah.
and people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out a little Twitter post, and all you do always have to send in a photo of you holding your ID. So this guy's from Belgium. He is 32.
Oh, so that's what she's doing now.
He's from Barbados.
Okay, this is what she's doing now. Like, okay, you guys want to meet up? Okay. So, you know, I assume she's going to be taking the most attractive looking dude. So, you know, make sure you take a good picture. You know, things like that. Okay. All right. So that kind of makes some kind of sense. And, you know, like, no way you watching this girl at the time and you don't want to. I mean, some dudes probably have wives and girlfriends and stuff, and this is just like their fantasy life. They probably don't really want to do this in real life. So.
Jesus. We're going global.
Is this just going to be completely random as to how you pick them?
Yeah. Like we said, we prioritise the ones who are best diet tracks. Yeah, I guess the only thing I'm nervous for is like for them to have a good time. I want to make sure they enjoy themselves and don't come away from it like, oh, I feel disgusted or that wasn't fun. 2006.
Oh my god!
So
how does that make him? So
18.
18.
18, yeah. I mean, he does like 18, doesn't he? Hey there, I know I'm late, but would love to you and lose my virginity.
He actually said loose my virginity. To get his spelling fixed.
I think other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy, and this is also something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
Our filming was interrupted briefly by a phone call from Lily's mother. Apparently, she calls Lily every day.
Mum always call me every day. What have you been up to today?
That's nice.
I'm just getting railed. What are you?
That's nice, bro. That's, you know, a mother's love is just so good, man, because it's just like, there's nothing you can do, bro. There's like almost nothing you can do to make your mom, you know what I mean, like not love you no more. That's special, man. It's really special. You only get one. It's special. It's special. It's special.
No, they're just sort of checking in on me.
You've obviously spoken to your parents about this, right?
I actually haven't. My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, oh, you know, I just got DP'd, 17 guys today, or this and that. They don't need to know the logistics.
They don't need to know. Certain things don't need to. I don't need to have an image of certain things, bro. I don't need to be aware of certain things. It's just like, you know, like when I first read the Bible, and you know, it's interesting to talk about the Bible, like watching this. But when I first read it, and I was like the whole Genesis and like God trying to keep us from the knowledge of good and evil. Like, my mind only went to, like, God trying to keep me from information. Like, God trying to keep me from knowing stuff. And it's just like, there's some things that I don't really need to know. I don't need to have knowledge of evil. I just don't. I don't need to know anything about evil, bro. We could have been in the Garden of Eden chilling with no idea, no awareness, no knowledge, no information about evil.
Of course.
I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mum and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
I guess because it's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
Okay.
Doesn't mean to say my parents are like gonna disown me or hate me or anything like that. I just don't want them to think less of me. You know? Like we can still be like very close and stuff like that, but I just don't think they need to know like exactly every single detail.
Absolutely not.
But they'll find out, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. This is the thing, I think, with like my like career and stuff like that. We're not sat here talking about, oh, I filmed this with brothers today, or you know, I filmed this, because there's just no need. I remember my dad saying like, my friends talked about you, like seeing you on mobile, something like that, and they know, but like there's just no point in being like, oh, you know, I'm doing this or doing that.
Yeah. Are there days where you second guess it ever?
Not particularly. There are days where I'm sat here on a Sunday, I am feeling a little bit more lonely. My friends have all got boyfriends, and I'm like, you know, I see a comment and people are like, God, no one's ever gonna marry you or something like that. And that can definitely like make me feel a little bit like, oh God, have I chose the wrong career? But like, I just totally love my job. But just like people talking about your body constantly, how you look, every day someone like picking at you, I think that's the hard part. And also just the pure fact that people think so much less of you.
Yeah.
Before anyone ever meets you, they already perceive you to be something. I think now I'd find it hard to make friends in terms of like real friends that really just see me for who I am and not like, gosh, like pop star online, whatever, this kind of like persona.
Yeah.
Or also just like all of social media, like everyone is preying on your downfall. Banks don't allow you to bank with them. Your Instagram's trying to get shut down. Like, you know, it's just like the little things that's just like, no one likes what you do. And everyone just thinks less of you, basically.
I see that you've kind of like taken on the word like and almost owned it in a way.
Yeah, 100%. I don't mind being called. I'm sleeping with 100 guys in a day. That is the definition of a slut, surely.
If that's not a slut, then I don't know what a slut is. Like, this is just real talk.
Would you refer to yourself as a feminist?
Yeah. At the end of the day, doesn't feminist mean like you just want equal rights for boys and girls? And yeah, I do what I want, and I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think guys will do anyway. Like, guys are always going to sexualize me, so I may as well try and profit off that bit.
I mean, not all guys are going to sexualize you.
I don't really know. I think I mean, I'm not, maybe not all guys, but
she did that like maybe not you. That's how she did it. That's how it came off.
Guys are going to sexualize you.
I don't really know. I think I don't. I mean, I'm not, maybe not all guys, but would. I mean, I'm like a part of the problem. It's so hard because like doing extreme stuff like this is not normal. Like, and I think then guys are probably going to expect girls to maybe be as strong as me and sleep with this many guys and take it up with us or do stuff like that isn't real life sex. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around.
But you do enjoy doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think people forget it is my fantasy and this is what I enjoy. And so it's hard because you're like being selfish, but you're also not helping the situation.
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers. I still couldn't understand why she felt the need to do what she was doing, and whether it was truly what she wanted to be doing. I thought it might be helpful to hear the perspective of another OnlyFans creator, so I reached out to Alex Letitia, also known as the Queen of Southampton.
So, now this is something I've wanted to know all day. Do I call you Alex or do I call you the Queen of Southampton?
Oh, either. No, you call me Alex. Basically, I went into OnlyFans because we were really, really broke. It was really last resort. I had never, ever sent anyone a nude prior to this ever in my life. So I was so naive going into it. I started off just doing bikini pictures and lingerie, but it is a slippery slope. And the demand is more. Before you know it, you're having sex on camera.
And is that something you regret?
There's a lot I regret on there.
Do you feel scared that you might ever have to start doing things you don't want to do in order to keep that money coming in?
It is scary, yeah, because people are starting to do the most outrageous things online. I've seen so much of it lately, and I think my daughter's already getting stick for what I do. And like I said, I don't really do anything controversial compared to all these other girls, and it just keeps being like leveled up and up and up of the expectations.
Well, on Saturday I'm going to another OnlyFans creator. Lily Phillips is planning to sleep with 100 men in a single day for OnlyFans content. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's really sad.
Oh.
I just worry about her mental health. I'm hoping it's a hoax and it's not gonna actually happen. I don't know. From what I've seen of her, I think she's like young and beautiful. I don't think she has to sleep with 100 guys in one day for attention. I don't know. It's like...
I mean, obviously there's two different mindsets here. Like, it seems like you're doing it because you were broke, you were poor, and you needed the money. She's doing it apparently because she loves what she does. Like, she literally loves what she does. Like, you know, there are consequences to doing what she does. There's consequences to doing anything. There's consequences to being a streamer or a YouTuber. You know what I mean? There's consequences to everything. Just because there's consequences, that doesn't make it inherently bad. But the reason that y'all are doing it is to complete. That's why she the best. That's why she's killed. I don't know who's the best. I don't know the numbers. I just haven't heard of nobody doing 100 in one day. That's like dropping 100 points. That's literally Wilt Chamberlain. That's like 81 point game. Like, I don't know. Like, that's like if I never watched basketball, I don't know about basketball. I just heard Kobe drop 81. I'm like, okay, I don't know a lot about basketball. I don't know a lot about OnlyFans. I don't know a lot about adult. I don't know a lot about sports. I just know I haven't heard nobody drop 81. I just know I haven't heard nobody get with 100 dudes. I haven't heard. I'm not tapped in. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you feel me? 81. I don't know, like, how good she is. I don't know, like, what jersey she wear. I don't know what her contract looking like, her splits. I just know she dropped 81. I don't know if you could drop 81 without loving the game for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Jose Calderon could drop 81. I just don't know that he loved the game. I don't know that he loved the game. He was obsessed with the game. You doing it for money, of course. Like, of course. When you don't love it, like, yeah, it's going to be, you know, you're going to have mental whatever. When you don't love it, it's going to be a lot harder to do shit when you don't love it. Niggas looking at Kai like, yo, 30 days on stream, this is crazy. How could you do this? You don't love it. He love it. When you love it, it hit different. When you love it, it's a lot easier to be the best.
Like, medically, is she going to be in a lot of pain? Mentally, you're going to be known as the girl that shot 100 guys in one day, and I think that's really sad. The problem is that...
How is that much better than what you do? Both of you are, like, in theory, both of you are known for being sluts. She's just a better slut. She's just the best. She's the best slut. Like, if anything, I respect her way more. Like, if we're, like, I don't know their character or anything, whatever. If we're just going off that, like, what we know, like, y'all both do OnlyFans, she's just the Kobe Bryant of OnlyFans. Respect to mastery, bro. I don't know nothing about tennis, but if I see Venus and Serena, I'm gonna be like, I don't think I ever watched the full Venus and Serena tennis match on life. You know how many famous tennis people I could have seen and not recognize them from a can of paint? If I see Venus and Serena, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's Venus and Serena. That's crazy. I don't fuck with tennis. Like, I don't have nothing against it. I don't watch tennis. But when you're the best, respect. Like, I don't care what it is, bro. She is the best slut. She is the best slut. Respect to the best slut. Tip my hat, bro.
When you sign up to objectifying yourself, it's like you're signing a deal with the devil. Like, no one is going to see you as a human being. It gets to the point where everyone objectifies you. That's the reality of it. You're like the cash cow.
Do you think the kind of thing Lily's doing this weekend is the future of OnlyFans?
I hope it isn't, but we keep seeing so many sort of outrageous stunts. Maybe people assume they have to do that in order to get attention and followers. So it is just going to have to get more outrageous, which is quite scary if you think about it. Oh, I'm just worried about the smell for you.
The smell?
Yeah, I feel like the smell will be bad.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Bye.
The whole thing, I think I'm realizing, is actually more mental than we originally thought. There are 100 men turning up to have sex with her for 5 minutes each in a single day. I mean, there's a decent chance.
5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes each. Okay. So that's 8 hours, like, in total. Like, you can do the whole 8 hours. Is everybody wearing condoms? How is your... Okay, lube. Okay, I assume lube is going to... Because I'm like, how's she staying wet? Okay, lube is obviously has to be involved. 1, protection. 5 minutes each. Okay, you go into it like... Okay. 5 minutes, that's enough. That's enough to get that's enough to get off. Like, if I go into sex knowing I only have 5 minutes to get off or that you're done, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm solid. I might be out of there quicker, bro. Because I might go in just trying to get out. It's like immediately.
So that one of them is going to be dangerous. One of them might have a weapon, have a criminal record. A few of them will have STIs. I can just tell them, just on a basic statistic, you can know that a few of them are going to have STIs. So let's just hope those condoms are good ones.
I had a sinking feeling that perhaps Lily hadn't fully thought through the challenge she was undertaking.
How are we looking? We're 1 week away.
I think we've got about 50% of them confirmed.
And then you're checking that they've done an STI test?
Yeah, so prioritising guys who have STI tests. They have to screenshot the results kind of thing. But this is the thing with it, like, you can never 100% know if they've had an STI test. And even if they had, they could have slept with 10 girls in between the test and things like that. It's more just like, you know what you're getting involved in if you're willing to participate.
Are you going to kiss any of the guys?
Definitely. I feel like some of them would be a bit put off, especially when they know I've just had like 57 guys inside me or whatever.
Why do you think that would put them off?
I think it's more if someone's to my face. I can imagine that's what's put another guy off.
So you would let like these guys do that on your face?
Yeah.
And in your mouth?
Yeah.
What if they had HIV?
Is that where it comes from? With spunk in the mouth?
It can.
Can you get HIV like that? I don't know.
Really? See, I've never really thought about that. Last time when I did it, all of them could in their mouths. I can't really explain it.
That's a lot of fluids, bruh. Wow, that's a lot of fluids, bruh.
I get like serotonin, like from when people are like, oh my god, you're that on the internet. Sounds crazy.
I know, and I know you're saying that to me right here, but I don't believe that.
Really?
No.
I kind of love like ruffling feathers a little bit and people getting a bit like agitated by maybe the fact that people think I'm like so sad and stuff like that, but that could not be like further from the truth. I don't think people realise like how happy this makes me. Well, I just think it's so funny. And
I can feel it on her. Like, I can feel the energy on her. That other girl, like, she might be 5 minutes away from the bridge. You know what I mean? Like, I hope everything works out for everybody. But her vibe, her aura, she seems super chill. Like, she seems super chill. Like, her vibe, she got a good vibe, bro. Like, you know what I mean? She seems super chill, bro. Super chill.
Into words.
Have you done anything to make sure there's not someone with a criminal record, for example, coming down?
We actually have not, no.
Do you feel safe?
Yeah. I mean, pretty sure I could take on some 50-year-old guy. No, I think it'll be fine. I'd like to think that guys aren't there, so I don't know what they would do anyway.
It is London, like, you've put out a public call, so technically anyone could come down as long as they were over the age of 18.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'd like to think someone won't go to that effort to put in their ID, drive there, you know. It's quite a big process for someone just to, I don't know, do something.
You're kind of stupid, actually, which is fine. Like, if you think that people aren't willing to go above and beyond, to text a phone number, put out some ID, and do something to you, like, for you to think that's above what people are willing to do, especially men, like, who are, like, horny like that, that's pretty dumb, but it's fine.
Like that, maybe? I'm not really sure.
I had a sinking feeling that perhaps Lily hadn't fully thought through the challenge she was undertaking, but maybe I was wrong and everything was under control. After all, Lily and her team seemed very relaxed about her mission. So relaxed that she squeezed in another job the night before, in Newcastle.
Hi, I'm going to be at Vinkers at Newcastle Racecourse this Friday.
100 men, 5 minutes each. How many minutes is that? How many 5 minutes is in an hour? There's 25 minutes. No. There's 12 5 minutes in an hour. So, yeah.
The 18th of October, I'm super excited. Apparently there's meant to be over 6,000 university students. It's the biggest uni event in Newcastle, so I can't wait.
It is the night before Lily's big day. These girls don't seem very prepared. They're currently on their way to Newcastle, and then they're going to be coming back late tonight, and then Lily's going to sleep with 100 guys tomorrow morning, which seems mental to me. It doesn't seem like...
How do you decide who gets to go first? That's what I'm thinking. How do you decide? Because the order is important. There needs to be a way, like, we can't have random order. If you want to randomly select, that's cool. Random order, no. I need rock, paper, scissors. We could have a 2K tournament, Call of Duty, something. Push-ups. There needs to be a way to earn your order, bruh. Because the motherfucker who gets to go first, if you're within, like, the top 3, that's beautiful, bruh. Now, if you're, like, back 70, like 70 and after, yeah, bro, I don't know.
Great. There are a lot of guys cancelling. They're scrambling now to find people at the last minute. I don't understand how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time. I feel a bit nervous going to this random Airbnb tomorrow for Lily to pull off the stunt, so I can't actually imagine how Lily must be feeling.
Maybe she should have overbooked. $6 a.m. Let's get to it.
It's Lily's big day.
Brush them nasty ass teeth.
Never.
You know what I mean? Get a hearty breakfast. It's time to lock in.
To film sex. I've never filmed sex, but.
Oh, cool.
Remember the thing. Yo, I'm here for the thing. What thing? I'm here for the thing. Let's not play this game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then we're not on the same page. I'm here for the thing. For the thing? I'm here for the thing. The thing with the thing with the thing? Yep. Got you.
By the way.
Oh,
hey, nice to meet you.
I never really think about things before I do them, so I've just just kind of do them and then think, oh, you know, was that okay? But yeah.
We received a text from Lily's team asking us to not draw attention to the rented Airbnb where the stunt was set to take place.
She's asked us to not be around the property so we don't draw attention to it.
So I asked lucky participant number 1 if he wanted to go for a stroll
So
while we waited for Team
He
Lily
get first dibs? Early bird gets the worm?
to arrive.
So you're obviously a subscriber of Lily's on OnlyFans?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it was only when she said.
So you got a text, but they sent the address quite late, didn't they?
Yeah, just this morning. Funny, like on the text it was like, you know, if you have any friends who'd like to take part, and I was like, oh, it's one of my motivations for coming here.
Yeah.
Like, is it gonna happen, you know?
Yes.
Am I gonna get mugged? It's on the Circle Line.
Yeah.
I go to VNA after.
Finally, Lily arrived.
Hello.
Yeah.
Lucky number 1.
Start the show. Yeah.
An
Why am I
hour
saying
behind
yeah?
schedule with a security guard on the door, we were allowed inside.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, how you doing? Fair enough.
Everyone get naked now.
Bro, she's mad chill, bro. She got a sense of humor. She's mad chill, bro. I feel like she's super chill.
It's a lovely house. I like that big mirror. Yeah.
I don't know where to put myself. I feel like... just float. Yeah. Everyone's just floating.
Everyone is a performer today sits on the couch so we can...
The atmosphere inside was nervous and very strange.
Lots of bananas.
No one, including Lily's team of assistants, seemed to have much of a plan in place for the day.
I don't know what's going on. No, there's a lot of forms this time. The admin side of things is crazy.
Having had their IDs checked and release forms signed in order to allow publication on OnlyFans, 6 men sat anxiously on a sofa, waiting for their turn to have sex with Lily. Meanwhile, it seemed the reality of what Lily was undertaking was starting to become slightly more real.
Hello.
She nervous?
How do you feel?
Nervous? No, excited. It's nice to actually meet the boys because it puts you at ease a bit.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Is it
And you're not getting...
Because you trying to get fucked?
How are you feeling?
No, I'm a little bit nervous. but
Okay.
I'm excited.
Just putting a baby monitor in here so I can keep an
Oh, that's
eye
smart.
on you.
Yeah. Have you had like an energy drink?
Yeah, I had a squash pastry and a gar.
Okay.
So
And
we fueled up.
lunch or anything? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna have a break. I think it gets to about 12 and have a little
Okay.
Breeze.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Because, I mean, if you're doing 100, I would think you would do a break at, like, first quarter, like 25, and then you do a break at 50. I don't know.
Are the guys going to shower? Or
No.
that just comes straight and the condiments?
Yeah, they're in my bag. I bought like 200 of them.
Yeah, that's good. Just in case because of my break.
Exactly.
And like, do we think we're going to get to 100 today?
Yeah, I'm not leaving without it.
I came to last night after work.
Oh, guys, we are running behind.
I got in at 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh my god. I'm excited just to get the first one in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just like want it to start. It's like...
It's like when you play football and you get tackled for the first time, you know, you get rid of all the jitters and now you're, first tackle.
In a race, like you just want it to start.
It's early in the morning to be out.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes each, right?
5 minutes each. Probably might do a little bit less time. I think there's about 8 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't wanna keep them waiting too long.
Fine. Yeah. Just all the best.
Thank you.
Do your dick gotta be hard already when you get in the room? I mean, you don't want to waste none of your 5 minutes trying to get your shit hard. Like, whatever. Like, are you watching stuff to make sure you're like ready? Like, you can't have foreplay, right? Foreplay is out the window.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you could do foreplay if that's how you want to use your 5 minutes. I don't suggest that.
Yeah, careful. Kill it. Lots of fluids.
Thank you.
Do you mind not filming the guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. No problem.
Just as proceedings were about to commence, we were asked to leave. It was hard not to feel concern for Lily as we left the house. She seemed more apprehensive about what she was doing than she had done over the past few weeks. Perhaps the reality of the situation was beginning to dawn on her. It certainly was for me. It was just weird. Like, that's all I can describe it as. It's just so weird. Like, Lily seemed a bit more nervous than she seemed throughout this, but still, like, kind of up for it. I just cannot believe in the middle of this, like, super affluent suburb, this girl is about to just have a load of strangers, 100 strangers, in someone's Airbnb. One of the men participating agreed to speak with us after having spent his allotted 5 minutes with Lily. He had flown in from Switzerland just for this.
So I came last night and I'm leaving basically after. I went for the authentic experience.
Okay.
I had pie.
Pie,
Yeah,
British
in the
pie,
pub,
pie and mash.
Yeah.
How long have you known or been a fan of Lily Phillips?
Since the beginning, I would say.
Did you ever think you'd be able to have sex with her?
No, never.
And today you did?
Yes.
Were you nervous this morning going in there?
Yes, especially when I saw all the guys that queued.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was definitely nervous.
Were you worried that maybe some of the other guys aren't going to get an STI check? Or?
A little bit, but also I think the risk for the guys is maybe less high than for her. This gonna has to be the most expensive shag ever.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
200 to get tested, 250 for the flight, maybe 800.
800 pounds, and worth it?
Yes, yes.
5
without a
minutes?
doubt.
Without a doubt?
How are you doing? How's it going so far? How many are we on?
Only 8.
she
Originally,
ain't
we
even
had
get
been
started.
told
She
we'd
not
be
even-
allowed
that's
back
warm
to
up.
film with Lily while
That's
she
warm
had a
up.
break for
That's
lunch
warm up.
at 2 p.m. However, we received a text from her PA explaining that they were overrunning and they were going to have to skip lunch. Sorry, it's chocker, and anytime she gets a break, it's for a quick shower and eat, and then back to working, so no time to be filming during her breaks. However, we were able to speak to another man as he left the Airbnb.
Hey!
He seemed shaken by the experience. How are you feeling?
It's not something that I'd normally do, but I saw it. I thought, not much wrong.
Yeah.
I think I saw it and I just thought, fucking might as well just do it.
Like, how long did you get with her?
She said 5 minutes, and then halfway through, she said she hadn't started the timer, so she said like 5 minutes from now. Which is all right.
So you got some extra.
It was an extra time.
Do you know how many guys have gone before you?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah, like, is that like...
Yeah, but I don't really know. You know, I just thought...
Are you happy you did it?
A little bit. I'm just a bit nervous, you know, if anyone find out. My dad would kick me out straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, we've got so many people here right now. It's absolute mayhem. I've had like 100 cigarettes. I'm chain smoking through this. I feel like this is going to go on a lot later than we planned. We planned it to end at like 7, but I think it's going to run until like 9, 10 p.m. maybe.
She's working, bro. She's working.
27 p.m. About, I'd say, I think about 70 people through.
After hours of waiting, we tried to get back into the Airbnb. We ended up being delayed by one of her assistant's boyfriends, a close-up magician who had been performing for men in the waiting room.
No. That is cool as shit, dude.
I respect the
Lily's
hustle.
PA gave us some more updates and promised us that they were nearly finished.
How far off is she from finishing?
Not far. I thought, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. We've got a few people who have like gone home and then they've called us and like, can my friend come? I just told them how sick it was, and we're like, yeah, bring it. Like, send your friend over. But no, it's been great for like networking. Like even like guys have been speaking like, oh yeah, I do this for a living, saying their jobs. Oh, we need someone that does that. Like, message us back tomorrow. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. But I was like, I should not be an event planner. I actually can't believe we were going to do this without security. They've been
So helpful.
absolutely amazing. Like, I could kiss them both. They've been so good.
It's definitely the busy time of the night. That door is turning into more of a revolving door. There are guys coming in and out of there constantly. They've sent out security guards and things to go get.
Lily's just in the shower now.
As the sort of brains behind this and managing the whole thing, how did you think it went?
Planning wise, a bit hectic.
For sure.
I didn't know what to expect.
So many guys left it really last minute, and we were getting messages today like, can I still do it?
Yeah.
But we had so many people drop out.
Yeah.
So when I was like going for like, yes, can you make it to London today? And a lot of them were like, yeah, that's fine. We were just like scrambling to get guys. So I was outside having a smoke with them all. We were just all talking and getting along, and then we come back in here and they've got the music on vibe, and it was really nice. There were a couple of guys that Joe messaged me like, oh, I didn't really perform well. Can I come back? And we've been like, yeah, that's fine. And they've just like come back.
Niggas that didn't perform well is crazy.
Redeemed themselves because they've been like that nervous.
How do you think Lily found it?
I think, do you know, I've not had the chance to speak to her too much. She's been in there all day, and we've just like chucked her in the shower and like, she's exhausted. She's like, the first thing she said was like, I need a Nando's. I was like,
you've earned a Nando's.
Yeah, the Nando's is ordered. She's took it like a champ. She's done so well. Every time I've said, are you okay? Do you need a breather? She's like, no, bring the next guy in.
Seeing 100 guys come to have sex with Lily in one day, was that like something that obviously...
That part didn't feel too intense. It was more checking in on Lily felt intense.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wow, she looks like a whole different person.
Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
Oh, it stinks.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh.
Wait.
I guess it. You actually can. Is that real?
Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in, where you travel from today? Oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time. And I'll give them the phone camera. I'll just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera.
Yeah.
I'll start usually with a and then I'd say like, is there...
You sucked off 100 niggas? Yo, that's insanity, bruh. Well, I think that's it doesn't seem very hygienic at all, unless you're doing it with a condom on, but wow, I thought it was just like wham bam, thank you ma'am. She sucked off 100 niggas? Wow.
Anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do.
Yeah.
And then, we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the condom on, or?
No.
No.
I didn't. Condom off.
Okay, but then like once they're having sex, it's like condom on type thing.
Yeah.
It does smell a lot like sex. I mean, and there's rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys?
Rose.
And how are you feeling?
Surprisingly, downstairs is not really sore.
Okay.
It's more just tired. My eyes sting like nothing else.
Why?
Because of all the cum in it. I think I repeatedly said, you can come on my face, but not in my eye.
And they just went right at the eyes.
Well, I think like it might have been an accident. But no, I mean, I've definitely seen some...
Why are you not closing your eyes?
And it just took definitely a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think it was when it was only like 40 and I was like, I'm not even halfway yet.
Yeah.
And 40 is still a lot of people. Like, imagine 40 people and be like, I'm not even halfway, like, done.
When was the last time you ate?
I had I think I had a yam yam. Yam yam, is that what they're called? A little pastry. And then I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest come. It's not for the weak. Girls, if I'm honest, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a pro in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it, like...
It's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out, like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry.
Oh shit, she break it down? Oh shit, what happened? I thought we was all good, but it's peachy. She might just be a little tired or emotional. Maybe she might just need some sleep and eat something other
I think I was
than
you know when I talked to you last, like I was not nervous. It was like the day before I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. But it was good. It was more, I guess the interactions weren't like, I'd have to stop them early and like, you'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry, you got to go. And like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like they didn't, like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes.
And that's what's making you feel emotional, is that maybe you think you didn't give some guys a good enough time today?
Yeah, and it's hard, I think, having the interactions with them when they're like, what, you're not going to make me finish, I've come all this way, like kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit. I felt bad, like some people just travel so far, like I didn't want to give them a shit time and like come away from us and be like, oh, that was shit. I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it.
Damn, only 10?
But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know. But yeah, I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to
That is kind of, I mean, if you promised them 5, that's kind of fucked, no? Like, why couldn't they get their 5 though?
You're right, like when you know.
Yeah.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided...
What did she just say?
God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all. I thought perhaps in years to come she may look back at this day in sadness, but not so instantly afterwards. She had stressed to me throughout my time with her how excited she was for this challenge and how this was her fantasy, so to see her so visibly upset at the end of it all was really sad. But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she announced to her fans that in February of 2025 she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
Last week I did 101 guys. Now this was just the warm-up, because in February I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys.
I'm not gonna lie, the government gotta step in and just be like, yo, you gotta stop. I ain't gonna lie, like, this is too much. I feel like the government needs to step in and be like, yo, this is illegal. Like, if we catch you doing this shit, bro, you're going behind bars. And if you try to do this shit in prison, bro, you're going in solitary confinement, bro. This is too far. This is too far. 100, that's, I mean, I don't know, but like 1,000, how many? Where's my phone? What? 1,000 divided by 24. 1,000 divided by 100 is 10. So, what? 40? It's around 40. I think. I don't know. I don't know what my phone is. 41 men per hour, and that's if you do it in 24 hours. So what, you're gonna divide it by 10? So instead of 5, what's 5 minutes divided by 10? That's 300 seconds, so that's each man gets 30 seconds.
One in one day, yes. 1,000 guys.
Maybe what we witnessed that night was just someone overwhelmed with emotion after completing such a monumental challenge.
Possibly.
Or maybe we saw the true toll this career can have on a person.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Let's look at the comments. Even the niggas is like, even the niggas is not even like sexualizing her. Even the niggas is like, all right, bro. There gets to a point where it's just like, can we have a level of self-respect? Like, even the weirdest like niggas on the internet that probably be like, you know, calling bitches whores and saying crazy shit. It's just like, all right, can we like? It gets to a point though. Everybody should have a line. Like, you just don't got no line. 1,000. Wow, bro, that's insane. It's insane.